Thank you for tuning into Unapologetic Boxing. I'm your host, Amadis. Let's get into it. So this weekend, we have a huge women's boxing championship fight between undisputed 147-pound legend at this point, Cecilia Braekhus, versus former super lightweight champion Jessica Mccaskill. I expect fireworks, a great fight. I do expect Cecilia to win that fight. Jessica's moving up. Honestly, doesn't have the tightest defense in the world, and isn't the most educated puncher, though she is very aggressive and a strong puncher. I just think Cecilia will be too much. She's a couple of levels above. If she didn't age overnight, she is 38 years old at this point, but a much more educated jab. I think Jessica's going to have a hard time getting past that jab, and Cecilia has great feet, so I would imagine it's going to be more of the bull and the matador type fight, where Cecilia is more or less just setting traps and walking her into a shot. So, but if Cecilia has slipped, Father Time is undefeated, she will be in for a long night. Like I said, Jessica is very aggressive, a strong puncher, and doesn't have any quit about her, and she can make it very ugly. And like I said, I do expect Cecilia to win this fight. Looking forward, as long as Katie Taylor can get past her match with Delphine Persoon, that's a mega fight. Women's boxing, Katie Taylor who's trying to make a stake in that greatest women's of all time fighter. If you look at her amateur record combined with a professional record, we're definitely looking at one of the greatest women's boxing careers we've ever seen. Of course, we already know Cecilia's done in the sport of boxing. But if you do not know what she's done in the sport of boxing, if education is your first time seeing Cecilia fight, or you need a rundown of what her resume stands for, she's 36-0. She's 17-0 versus major world champions from 135 all the way up to 160. 25 consecutive WBA and WBC world title defenses, 22 consecutive WBA, WBC, and WBO world title defenses, 10 consecutive WBA, WBC, WBO, and IBF undisputed world title defenses, 8 consecutive WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, and IBO undisputed world title defenses. The ring pound for pound, a women's champion. She has wins over Ann Sophie Mathis twice, Mia St. John, Michaela Lauren twice, Chevelle Halbach, Miriam Lemire, and of course, round of applause. Give Cecilia her flowers while she's still fighting. She's deserved them. It's been overlooked in the sport of boxing for far too long. Women's boxing in general is being overlooked. And if we're going to be honest here, women's boxing at this point is better than men's boxing in terms of from a competitive standpoint. We don't have to wait years and years to get the top fighters to fight each other.